Ladies and gentlemen, dads and non-dads, welcome back to the Diary of a Dad. We're back. So
out here again.
let me do it the right way.
Please.
Right? Camera number. Camera. Which camera?
Which camera? Acting like it's a whole huge production.
This is a big production, man. Ladies and gentlemen, dads and non-dads, welcome back to the Diary of a Dad Entry 3, where dads talk dad stuff.
That's it.
I'm Kevin N., your host, with my dear friend and co-host Sabelo. How are you, bro?
I'm dope, man. I'm dope. I'm great, and I'm very happy again to be back here on this chair.
Yes.
Because I got some shit to let off, man. My bad on that. Got some stuff to let off. You know,
you got things to
Dad sometimes also get frustrated.
Yes,
and like,
I hear you.
Kind of like go on that.
I like our new setup, man. It's
right?
Different.
Maybe we should actually just keep this setup.
It's different. It's nice.
It's ill, man. Yeah.
You know, today I want us to chat about work and family. You know, juggling work and family.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I want us to see, share a little bit about that. Not too much, because I see that when you share too much, they might use it against you. All right.
Damn, we're only on entry 3, and already the wives are like listening to every word. Damn.
Yes. No, I'm kidding, man. This is the time we say everything. So I want to start with work-life balance. How do you balance your work life?
Sorry, before we get into that.
Yes,
sorry, this is my bad. I know I'm cutting you, but I would like to just say on record, because this is your birthday week. Happy birthday,
Thank
my
you,
boy.
man. Thank you.
44th birthday. Sorry to put out. If this is a dead podcast, it would be wrong to hide age, I think.
Oh, of course. Why hide age?
Like,
why
we don't hide age? So, happy 44th, my
44th.
G. And I hope the years that you've lived in this life have given you so much wisdom that the years ahead are going to be like even greater. And shout out to your family for keeping you sane also.
Yes. True.
So shout out to the kids,
alive.
Shout out to the girls, man. Shout out to the girls. Shout out to like your wife. Shout out to your family. And I'm grateful that after me and you knowing each other for so long, like on your 44th birthday, only around the time that's when we're really like doing like a podcast together and sharing that wisdom. So
after so many years.
Thank you so much, man. I'm happy to do this. I
you.
hope we are able to buy another journal to put in more entries, because this journal will be too full.
Amen.
You know?
I'm grateful, man. Thank you so much. I'm very humbled. That is very, very sweet.
Thank you, my dog. Thank you.
It's with age, comes a little bit of discernment. I'm not gonna say so much wisdom, because
by the way, I literally had you avoid to use the wisdom word. Comes with discernment, so that no one is offended. Next thing you're being grilled. Oh, you're saying you're wise. It's like, oh, yo, just calm down.
You know more about yourself. You know more of the things that you shouldn't bother you. You shouldn't be chasing. You're more contained. And really the craziest thing though is you start thinking about mortality. You're actually thinking, okay, my pages are ending and this book is gonna close. You start thinking more of that. Like prepare yourself. It's crazy. Like it just switches on. I've never thought of
you know what?
Getting old.
You know how I look at it actually? I look at it from the perspective of like moments start becoming way more important.
Yeah, true.
Each and every moment is that important. Like we were just talking that you were actually just showing your fam entry 1.
Yes.
And you were chilling at the crib on the TV and shit. That moment alone already means so much way more than what it would mean when you thought you had the time.
Yeah, I remember what we said. I think we said it in the second episode. What about about our memories with our fathers and our parents, our mothers. The times, the memories of our parents are more vivid than any other memories of yourself when you were younger. But anyway,
100%,
thank you so
100%,
much. So the business of today.
Yeah, huh? Let's get into it.
Juggling work and family, right?
Yo.
So on my cue cards here says, my question was, how do you balance your work life and your family life? Let me tell you why. Because actually, things are different for us now.
Yeah.
We work from home a lot.
Yeah.
And we're also in the office a part of the time.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the family, prepare the kids to go to school.
Exactly.
Fetch them.
Fetch the kids. Make sure
that they have food.
And make sure you don't forget lunch stuff. Exactly. When you come back from work,
yes,
you have to remember to pass by the shop with, oh, damn, this and this had finished. I need to make sure I buy the pies. If you're giving them pies, I need to buy sandwich stuff. Like, man, it's a lot.
You know what's hard?
Mm-hmm.
When you get home, you forget that you were supposed to buy bread or some shit for tomorrow, and you get home, and now you have to, and you've been home for like 2 hours, and
bro,
you have to summon
that energy
to leave the house,
going to the car and getting in the car,
get something.
I'll be honest, man. This is exactly why Uber Eats and them have so much fun. Because I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I'm not going there. It's fine. I will then have to find. Oh, we also need cool drink. Oh, we also need refuse bags.
Yes.
Okay, so then it gets to that 100 rand limit. All because I was just trying to buy bread. Because it's like, nah, I am not getting up anymore. Nope.
That's what I'm talking about. The balance. Like, you need to you're human. You forget.
Yeah.
And to find that balance, say, you know what? So what do? Do you start keeping a schedule? I'm looking for the weight. A list.
Hey, yo, man.
Right?
Chance.
Do you need to have a list?
Chance. I want to speak direct to the camera.
Yeah.
And I want to speak to all the dads and non-dads out there. Gents, on your phone, there's a notes app. Whatever phone you use, there's a notes app. Please make lists. This thing of you are just going to go to the shop and you are going to buy bread, but then you come back with 500 rands grocery with no bread. Like, yes, thank you that you brought us some fish fingers.
Yes.
Thank you that you brought us some burgers. But where's the bread that you actually... We gotta make lists. We gotta appreciate, like, lists, bro. And I think for me, I swear, bro, like, on a serious note, from being a father perspective, there's things you need to make use of lists. You need to make use of your calendar app. You need to put, when they tell you that on May the 18th there's gonna be parents meeting. When they tell you today, you're like, I'm gonna remember that on May the 18th. Next thing you wake up on May the 19th, and you're like, wait, man, there's something I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
You go, and then you're like, oh, I was supposed to go to a parents' meeting last night.
Yeah.
Whereas, had you just put that thing on your calendar, 24 hours before it's gonna say
100%
parents' meeting tomorrow.
I agree 100%. Calendars and lists, because you're juggling so many things,
bro.
So many responsibilities, family and work. There is no way you're going to remember everything, and you eventually going to drop that ball. And you drop that ball, everything suffers.
Exactly. It crumbles down. Like, literally, it's a good thing. We are literally building a castle.
You know.
And it crumbles down if you sleep on that.
Exactly.
Sorry, please say, yeah?
I'm saying it's like project management.
Yes.
Your
it's
whole
100%
life as a father, as a dad, is project management.
Bro.
Because I think people keep Project Mbappe and all that, right?
Yeah,
it's true, man.
It is true. Like,
Every
you
family
really
is a
gotta
Project Mbappe.
make it a project.
It has to be perfect.
You gotta know who's the superstar player today is in a mood.
You see?
How do I make her happy?
No, man.
By the way, I'm not referring to anyone specific.
I think it's not a science though, but you can definitely, with intention, you can definitely get to a work-life balance.
Yes,
with intention.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think we shouldn't complain.
I think it's annoying because, like, for example, what we've been talking about. And say, let me put it with an example using work. How we use project management.
Yeah.
One of the most annoying thing is having to diarize shit. And it annoys us because it's not that it's not human nature, but it's so planned, and then now it's like, wait, am I living now according to the diary and not just living
structured life?
You see, and if you look at it like that, it will obviously frustrate you.
Yes.
But I swear to you, you miss enough meetings to a point where you realize, okay, I'm just fighting like a natural thing that is supposed to happen here, because what it will do is it will actually increase the quality of your life, the quality time that you have with your family. People will be like, yeah, but it feels boring if like you plan stuff with, we only gonna go to McDonald's or to Draws on that weekend. But let me tell you, it is important to put that thought on, okay, next weekend is the weekend where I'm going to Draws with the family. And when Uno hits me up on some, yo, can we record on this? I'm like, yo, man, not on this Saturday, bro, because it's booked. Like, you gotta be booked for your own personal things.
Yes.
Because if you don't, what's gonna happen is everyone around you is gonna be frustrated. Because that's how you end up having everyone saying you don't have time for them.
And you're
like, yo, where is my time going to?
As an adult, you can't say, oh man, I'm double booked. That's not an excuse.
No, you're always double booked.
You're always double booked.
You always have a booking that is necessary. So you need to schedule it properly.
You need to schedule. I'm thinking like, for example, work-life balance. I was having an important conference I was attending that day in Kailami here, right? I live, Pretoria West. And that day was School Merit Awards, right? But they have a schedule. Have it at the school, I think it was between 11 and 1, right?
Yeah.
So, as a father, what would you do? The kids, they expect you there. So, you're trying to manage your career responsibilities also while prioritizing your family time and your personal interest, So I told my boss, I said, you know what? Between 11 and 12, I have to leave and drive back to Pretoria, attend this event, and then drive back and finish the day.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
And you know what I love about that, though?
Because that's you have to. Yeah, sorry, man. You have to find the balance. Now you don't show up for your kids, but you show up for work.
Like, you are the superstar at work. You are like number one. You are like the code. You're getting all these bonuses. Yes, at the end of the year, that one time, because of your bonuses, you are taking the family like on a vacation. But now it's that one time every year. They don't even know who they're going on vacation with.
No, they don't.
You don't know how to interact with your own family because you are the superstar at work. No, we are not saying don't be the superstar at work, but it mustn't come at the expense
of your family. And your personal time.
So what I wanted to actually tie this to is I'm a serial, not Cyril. I'm a serial working from home nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think in SA, in South since COVID, I don't think in South as a whole.
Yeah.
There's some nigga who has worked from home more than me. Including rappers who are working from home niggas. I even work from home more than them. Like, bro, I I swear to you.
Yeah.
When I'm asked by someone, they'll be like, yo, when last did you go to the office? I literally have to go to my calendar because I don't remember when it was. I have to go and be like, oh, it was February 15th.
Yeah.
Like, it's that much. So, I say that to say, this week was like such a weird week for me because Tuesday and Wednesday, I need to go to Mpumalanga. I haven't been to Mpumalanga once a week in months. And now I have to go 2 days in a row. And here's the kicker also. I'm not taking staff ban and whatever because we're going to a meeting somewhere. I'm driving.
Yeah.
They booked me a car and everything.
Yeah.
So like, I was like proper back to being a working nigga. I'm like, wait, this is how it feels to wake up in the morning and have to drive to work. This sucks.
But now, you know what is that making me think? It made me think that because you work from home a lot, those 2 days broke your routine.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I want to touch on. Now, I am the guy who wakes up because I'm a serial working from home guy. I am the guy who does Luandle's morning routine most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, I sleep up here and there. That's the dope. Shout out, baby. Shout out to you. Because, like, realist, when I'm, like, slacking on that one day, she'll be like, okay, cool. You're tired and let me do. Yeah. But on those days now, we literally had to, on Monday, speak about how we are going to handle the next 2 days.
You understand?
Because the schedule is shifting so much. I'm going to be coming back from Mpumalanga at 6 on these days. Like, I don't remember the last time Luandle came back from school and he didn't see me.
He didn't find you home. You understand? So that's very interesting, man. I love that because routines and schedules are part of what we talk about, our list and diaries.
Routines are fatherhood.
Because
fatherhood is routine.
Is a routine, right?
Yeah.
Because it's very important to know who's doing what, with your partner. I mean, I work from home 3 days a week, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. So
niggas are gonna start robbing you on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But cut that out.
Shouldn't share such information.
So I work from home 3 days a week, and those 3 days a week, I take the twins to school. Right? Because we drive them. The other one,
Because I was about to ask.
So the other one is she has transport. So the twins will drive because they're different schools. So now, I know that I must be up and ready by 7 every of those days, right?
Yes.
But there are days that on those days I am going to a conference, I've got a presentation, or I'm attending, and I'm leaving the house even before I've been in
so now the schedule,
traffic.
You don't want traffic. Now the schedule change. How do you then handle that?
No,
do you just like ride the
because
bike? Car, let me like get on the bike.
No,
so that I weave through.
I do know that I have to notify my wife in advance. Yeah. So that she must also adjust her schedule.
100%.
Because
100%.
I can't tell her in the morning, oh babe, sorry, you actually need to take the key.
Yeah, like
that time she's saying, I'm sleeping in.
Oh, but I'm sleeping in because this is our schedule. Like I know I wake up midnight 8 after all of y'all have left and I'm chilling on my own. But now you just bring this up on me in the morning.
And you know that means she has to fetch them as well. Because
you will not be back. Yeah, because you will not be back.
So everybody's a day get
bro.
You
actually
kids.
Funny enough, the other part that we don't talk about, and this part is us just like kicking it, on some like just talk about stuff. What we actually don't speak about enough is how much it changes their routine. The kids. How unpleasant it becomes sometimes. Because not that they express it, but you realize that no, it's not that I don't want to go with mom to school, but our morning is our time, Dad. This is our time. Like when we get in the car and you pump that song that we like, and then we are talking, and then we do all of that, and it's like Now you're just changing it.
I missed that with my oldest daughter. I used to drop her at school, and we had that thing.
And
now
it's like transport. You like,
it's gone.
I miss like just.
And she mentioned it.
You see, it actually speaks to exactly what I'm saying.
I agree with
that
you.
like we actually never even take into cognizance so much how it changes their schedule,
their routine.
They like, oh, you can't wake up and tell the twins that, oh, by the way, your mom is taking you to school today. Like what? Why don't you tell us the previous night? You gotta tell us the previous night that, oh, by the way, girls, tomorrow we're not gonna be able to do our thing because I need to go to a conference. So your mom's gonna take you though. So your routine of getting to school on time and everything is still gonna be dope, but it's just a matter of I will not be there, and I'm actually sorry because I'm also feeling a way that I wish I was gonna be there. You know?
Yeah, man.
So, just to close off on the work-life balance.
Yeah.
The work-life balance also, what is not spoken about enough, a lot of it relies on your employer. Yes. We hate capitalists and corporates and all of that, but realistically, work-life balance is on the employer. So on one of these days when I was going to Mpumalanga, we're actually being addressed by our GM, our general manager, and he was actually speaking on that. On like managers, you guys should know, if your subordinate calls you and says, in this morning I was coming to work, but when I woke up and prepared my kid for school, he just started throwing up. I am not taking him to a doctor. I just want to monitor him. So I can't come in.
Can I work from home?
And that guy was like, that's the attitude, man, that I need, because that attitude says, as the employer, as the employee, you must be so dope that whenever a real problem comes up, we don't doubt that it's a real problem. And we, as the employer, we need to create a conducive enough environment that, as long as you just perform and you do what we hired you for and what we are paying you for, there are some things we can humanize in our corporate.
It's very important. I think speaking to those who are in charge of other people, you need to be more human. You may need to be empathy with your workers so that they can raise their families.
And when actually you are someone who's and I'm not.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
No, I'm not. By the way, I'm not trying to go at your age again, but on some real stuff.
All right.
Like you are someone who is in management position now and who has been like for a minute. You are not only speaking from, because a lot of people be like, now you are being selfish because you are thinking for yourself. It's like no.
Actually, I actually put on my parent hat. My dad had, my father had. When one of my people reporting to me says, I have an emergency with my children, I cannot come, I need to go to the school, we don't have water today, so my kids are staying at home, I have to stay at home.
I have to stay at home so that I manage everything.
I have to understand, because apart from me being a parent, but it's fair to understand that the parent have to parent.
Yes.
It's fair.
Yes, and that's what actually our GM was saying too. So that's why I wanted to close on that note. That I am happy that I work in an environment where that is taken as a priority.
No, I think it's very important.
That you are a parent, you are a partner, you are, you know. Even if you're like, my partner is not feeling well today, I want to nurse them.
You're talking about non-dads now. It's just two of them.
Exactly. Because, we got to be inclusive.
Your woman and your man.
Yeah, and you have to be able to say, nah, my partner is not feeling well.
Can I?
And I want that. And it's not, you don't even lie on some, Now I'm gonna make a lie and say I'm the one who's not.
Sick. No,
you should be in an environment where it's so conducive that, no, I'm 100% fine. But my partner is not feeling well, and I want personally to play my partner role.
Yes.
And I want to take care of them. Yeah. And can I then please work from home if we have any things that are pending?
Those type of partners will make better parents. Okay?
That is why I'm such a great parent.
You know. Wait. I believe, but you don't want us to talk about ribs on camera, right? You must tell me the story of the ribs.
No. Actually, I think the work-life balance thing we've covered.
Work-life balance.
I think we might actually just close off with this.
Let's close.
Because this is actually such a dope story. Which I think in a few years, Luandle is not going to feel like it's a dope story. So, as a dad that I am, I'm like, I'm making dinner for the fam tonight. I want to make like some fast foodie, like restaurant out kind of thing. Like, wings, ribs, chips, kind of vibe.
Master chef.
And my son loves that. And I'm like, and there's an air fryer.
Air fryer.
Just throw stuff in the air fryer.
Pause. What is it with air fryers?
Now it's coated, man.
Old people.
I'm telling you, air fryer is the most coated thing.
What is your air fryer age? Is it like 30, 31?
I think, you know what it does, ne? I think now, from 28, you get it as a cool thing. You're thinking, just gonna flex whenever, like,
and then you pack
I just want there. But by the time you're 33, you realize that I no longer want to use a pen.
Air fryer.
You're like, yo. So anyway, I do my thing, and man, I'll be so just to also flex a bit, and I'm also flexing on you a bit.
Yes.
When I make ribs, I don't buy these already basted because those are bones. I buy fresh raw ribs.
Yeah.
And I spice them, I season them. Shout out to Hector. I glaze them and everything, So I do all of that, and I'm so proud of my work, right? And we all have dinner, and I actually made a bit too much, so there's still like leftovers. So in the morning, we're not just leaving for school. And here's the worst part, man, about this story, is that he hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
I went to him, because he enjoyed those ribs so much.
I've got something.
I'm going to leave some ribs for you to
tomorrow.
Eat when you come back from school.
Yes.
He's like, what? No! Around 10 a.m., taking my first break from work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hungry, I need to eat.
Found the ribs.
Do I know? I'm like, these ribs were busting.
Boom.
Warm. So, because I want to show you how, at that point, I didn't even think and remember the promise I'd made. Because it was like, I don't need to like order food or make food. There's food. I warm my eat. As I'm eating, I'm like, wait. Are there more ribs in the microwave that I left? Because this seemed like I warmed the last ribs.
Yeah.
I remember promising my son something.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my word. I am screwed.
Because my question is, why I brought that up, is as a parent, how do you deal with that type of disappointment? Like, you promise your child something, and then you can't deliver, Nowadays it's so tough, economic times.
And sometimes it could be even a time thing. I promise that we're gonna go play at the park.
Spend some time
but then
together.
You don't come back.
You don't come back to it
early enough, and whatever. Or you are home, but you have to get home and then still log in on your laptop.
You just had a really terrible.
Yeah, and you really just don't feel like parenting on the day. You're like, yo, today I don't feel like participating.
Would you make it up another time?
So what I would say, because
keep it moving.
Because I love Uti, we are also creating a narrative on what it is to be a modern dad. So there are things that we are going to say. There's a lot of things that we are going to say that maybe to people who are watching thinking they are coming for traditional dad stuff, and they're going to realize that no,
this is not traditional.
This is us breaking the tradition. So you must know that our comments of how we parent, we are breaking the tradition of what you know how to parent in 1980.
Exactly.
So I say that to say, for me, and that day actually taught me so much. Because when he then came back, the first thing I made sure that I am gonna tell him is, bro, I actually just did this mistake. Meaning, step one is owning up to your mistake. Don't lie to the kid. Own up to the mistake. And what owning up to the mistake does, it makes it so much easier to then make up for your wrong.
For something that happened. Yeah.
So now, when I'm trying to tell him, no, I'm going to order you some muchachos, and it's like, oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, Mom actually had put the ribs for me for lunch, so I had them at the school. I'm like, that's why the ribs were finished. I knew there were more ribs on the slab last night.
So subconsciously, you were still in that mode.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you knew that there had to be more.
I knew that there had to be more. So now it was just don't worry, I'm still going to just buy you the food. And he was so happy. We hug it out because we were both honest with each other. And I think honesty is the key in that.
I like
after you messed up, how you can use any tactic that works with your kid. Yes, it's tactics. We use tactics, guys. We can't be ashamed of that. Parenting is using tactical warfare.
It's guerrilla war.
Bro, it's like you gotta know that.
So
he's now gonna say.
Are you saying that the babies are the ops?
No, they are the assets that we need to manage.
You need to manage.
You need to manage the assets.
Something that I've also been noticing lately, because now my kids are grown, right? Mm-hmm. So there are things to do that involves money most of the times, because they are teenagers, they want this.
Like now they need cash. It's no longer, please buy me that toy.
Yes.
Can I run the trend?
And I've realized
because I'm going out with my friends.
You understand? So I've realized that there's actually always some type of finance for the kids.
100%.
I'm chilling at home because I don't have money to spend.
They don't think of it like that. They're like, nah, I need to. It's like, no, but you know I'm relaxing at home because I want to go out to Culture Sundays. But
I'm home.
The money is not money. And there's no one that can just say, please send me money to go to Culture Sundays. Nah.
But I'm not saying that you just give for everything. I'm saying for any reasonable request.
Yes.
I found myself that there's actually money. And I thought about it. I said, no, this is the real other thing.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
I'm an adult now. I'm the one now who's providing.
Yep.
Yeah,
like we are literally the people we used to,
we've become our parents.
Like for example, when we're young, we'd be walking there and going past and playing with our friends, and we are seeing these adults busy doing some serious thing by the pool.
We never even.
We are now the adults that kids are watching us and be like, why are they what are they doing there? These old guys.
There's nothing that makes you feel old, like the kids calling you Krunman, Maluma.
Hey uncle, I'm like, yo, why am I uncle now? Now you want to introduce yourself to a para.
Yeah.
Just because he called you Krudman. You're like, no, my name is Sabelo, and I want you to know that I'm 33 years of age.
Please.
And it's like,
No, we're the old people, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, we are the old people, man. We are the old people. But
I think active fatherhood, with so many challenges and the difficulties that it comes with, but I think it's very rewarding. There's nothing like active fatherhood.
There's nothing more rewarding, man.
And I think it teaches you as well other things, like patience. This thing I'm talking about, realizing that, okay, you are responsible really for someone. You have to provide when they have their reasonable needs.
Yes.
How you carry yourself in the streets, you're no longer reckless. You need to be careful, minimize risks, because you need to come home. There's people depending on you. So I think there are benefits of active fatherhood, because are you going to live longer, you think, because you're a father?
100%.
Right? Because you're not going out and being crazy in the streets.
Yeah, I believe that how I live my life as an active dad, having been, no, I've never been an active dad, having been a non-dad before.
Non-dad. I love that term, non-dad.
I'm sure people were like, wait, was there a time where you were not active? Nah, when I was a non-dad, I know how I was like blazing the streets. We actually made some jokes about how you were blazing the streets also, and I feel as if I wasn't a parent,
streets had a direct number to me.
They didn't even need to call you, they were just paging you now. You'd be like, you're like, alright, it's all. So when you look at it with how I love the last like almost 8 years of my life now, then I love the 8 years before that. Let me actually put it like that. To show you how much I think on a personal growth, fatherhood has helped me. Because the 8 years that I've been just like father have been better in my livelihood personally than the 8 years before that. As much as the 8 years before that were way more fun.
Yeah.
I can tell you stories about the crazy stuff.
They haven't been the growth that you have experienced.
But they've not been as great as what I'm experiencing right now, man. So that's why on a closing note, I'm actually also happy that us growing up to be parents has led us once again to this moment.
Yeah.
Of just sharing parenthood, just sitting and just discussing. We're not coming to write a manual of how to be a parent, but it's us coming to discuss what parenthood is in our perspective,
I think I love this topic because, we have to work and we have to provide for our families, but we chose to have children, so we have to make sure that we raise them.
100%.
So we must always find that work and life balance.
Don't know about the choosing part.
Choice.
I'm kidding, but choice. Nah, it was a joke. It was a joke.
So I'm saying that it's not difficult to 100%. Be active father and to be present. You just everything with intent is possible, right? All right. So it's time for our dad joke. You ready?
Oh, we didn't even actually do the dad joke.
We wanted to do that dad joke at the beginning. We didn't do it.
Oh wait.
So
I even forgot that joke.
You forgot it?
Yeah. Wait. I just remembered it.
Okay, you must say that one. I'll say this one, right?
Alright.
Yeah, right. So this was today's end dad joke, right? Drum roll, please. Should have a gender.
And guys, please do laugh.
Oh wow. It says the joke is, why don't scientists trust atoms?
Why don't scientists
trust atoms? I said, is atoms the right pronunciation? Is it atoms or is it atoms?
It doesn't matter. I think it's the same. Science. Okay, the scientists just gave me the look of notes, not the same. My bad. Okay, so X, is it atoms or atoms? It's atoms. Okay, it is atoms.
Okay, atoms.
That look, I think it was killing me.
Fake sad.
Yes.
Okay, the
So,
answer.
yes.
Answer. Because they make up everything. Mic drop.
Because everything is made up by us.
They make up everything. So finish with that dead joke.
Actually,
so we can go on.
Yeah, because I do think actually my joke is even fitting because like we are sitting down. Guys, there's no time where we're gonna do this podcast and we will not be sitting down. Because you know what? Dads are always looking for a seat. Why are dads always looking for a seat? Because they be standing on business.
And we're out, man. We're out. Thank you.
All right, my nigga.